Rocking with your boy, all rights reserved. Here we go. Former wide receiver Charles Johnson from the Eagles, deceased. He was a well-known wide receiver at his time. He had his heyday. Again, you can read the article below, and this is their vision on what allegedly happened. What are your thoughts? Let me know down below. And you know what? Here's what we're going to do. Let's spice this up a little bit. I want everyone to guess a team that is going to be making an announcement that's similar next. Guess the team that you think is going to be making an announcement yet, and guess the position. You can guess the person. It's up to you if you want to take that chance, but I'll let you guess the team, guess the number, guess the position, guess whoever you want to look at, and let's see what's going to trend next for us on this road as we address these different things. I didn't even focus on the sports thing. These are ones that pop up. These are notes I actually want you guys to keep in mind. Name, team, all of it. Mark it down, the day, all of it. We're going to keep these receipts since it's in Newsbreak. News wants to bring this out and show us this. And this is incredible because it makes no sense. I want you to guess the team and guess what's going on. Again, I'm telling you, it's more the CTE than they want to tell you guys, than they even want to tell you. It's because decades and decades, okay. Now I'm using this story. It's not just particularly this story, but it's athletic events in general of football that involve high-speed contact wearing the equipment, okay? I'm telling you guys, hear me out. CTE, there's more to it, okay? Think about it. When you're in a car crash, what are the main things they look at? And understand, this is the comparison of certain speeds and sizes of these individuals making contact. You're talking to someone that played football. I'm telling you to understand. These guys already played when they were young. They're up into their age, flying around, hitting each other at full speed. Now, these guys are outliers. Normally, we see football players live through when they're good. But I want you to understand, there's more to it. I know a lot of people want to point to a lot of instances. There are situations that surrounded a lot of players, even ones that just came in. I'll give you that. But I want you to understand, this man scoring touchdowns, making catches, doing all that, cool. You're telling me he took no hits. You don't think he took no hits? You don't think he took no hits that made him have to remember what he was doing? I remember taking hits like that, giving hits like that when I was playing when I was young. Come on. This guy's older. Obviously, regardless of what your health is, what you've lived a career as will affect you later on in life. I just want to show you, because I understand different things people say about sports. Understand, football is one of the most dangerous sports there is. They argue other sports to say who should make the most money. But understand, they're putting on equipment, hitting each other at full speed, running down a field. You're telling me the object of this is to hit, and you're going to say that this sport's more dangerous or that sport's more dangerous than this. I don't get that too much, because this is the most dangerous thing I probably ever can imagine I have done. And honestly, it conditioned me to deal with other things later in life, which is crazy when it comes to that type of stuff. But that's what I'm trying to say. You fly around at full speed, hitting, tackling, depending what position you play, catching, scoring. There has to be a cause and effect somewhere. So all these guys, here's part of the problem. You know what? I'm not even going to go there, because I know what the issue is. And the athletes themselves have been screaming it for decades. For decades. Screaming it. And they never did anything after the fact. Now get this. If you're making a lot of money, you should be saving your money. I get that. That's understood. But there should be perfect healthcare opportunity for these athletes when they leave the sport they're in. That is a fact. I'm sorry, sir. They made too much money. Or if they're not saving their money, they need to get put on specific financial plans by accountants that I'm not saying are paid by the NFL or referred by the NFL to help them do what they need to do, because they're not making right choices from what I understand. Now, I don't know if it was an explicit reason of this man's health or whether it was a freak accident or something we seen in the news. But what I am saying is conditions where they get old and leave this earth because of old age. Obviously, playing football took away from lifespan. At that age of playing, 40, 50 flying around, 30 flying around, come on. They need something to protect their future interests. Was this man going to his doctor's appointments? I don't know. Could he? I don't know. But I do know of one case I can bring up and speak up. And forgive me not remembering his name. Where he was doing okay, but he was complaining on the news that after being a professional NFL player, his health care was not good. He was on the news complaining. Put it in the comments if you guys remember that football player that came on complaining. That I will say. And as other athletes have been taught, as I know I've been taught, certain injuries you sleep off. Maybe if he knew something worse was happening, he wouldn't have slept it off, whatever he was dealing with. Just food for thought. Man, I'm just letting you guys know the truth. All rights reserved.